Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have a really exciting video today, and I did this video, I think it was either last year or the year before. So I'm going to be testing Aldi's brand new makeup dupes. So they bring out makeup dupes quite often actually, and the ones this time just seemed so good. I just had to get my hands on them. So I thought we could test them together. I didn't get loads and loads, but the ones I did get I thought would be worth trying. So obviously we're looking a bit rough at the moment, but we will be looking better hopefully. So I'll just show you a quick haul of what I picked up first. I've already kind of put it away a little bit. There's a few things, but still worth trying, because some of these dupes, like, you're actually not going to believe me. And if you watch my channel regularly, you will know that I love a dupe. Like, it actually brings me a ridiculous amount of joy. Like, if I can find something for half the price, or, you know, just something that's way cheaper, something that's a dupe or something, I will be all over it, because I literally love it. Like, it's actually one of my hobbies. That's pretty sad, I know, but it just brings me a ridiculous amount of joy. So the first thing I picked up is not really something we can test in this video, I'm not gonna lie, because it's a makeup remover, but it's the Rose Cleansing Balm. So it's actually a dupe of the Elemis Cleansing Balm, which I would say, I mean, I don't know the exact, don't hold me to this, but I would say retails for probably at least £30, £20 to £30, and this was £4.99, no, this was £6.99. So when you think about how much money you're saving, it's so good. And I have tried the one that's in the grey tub of this that they've done for a while, and it works the exact same as Elemis. I've tried the Elemis one as well. It works the exact same. There's literally no difference. It takes your makeup off. It smells really nice. So I really don't see the difference. This one smells of rose, obviously, and it's basically just, I don't know if you can see, but it's basically just a balm, and yeah, you just rub it on your face and it literally just melts your makeup off, essentially. It's so good. I would definitely recommend using makeup cleansers over like wipes. I know that we're all guilty of using wipes. I definitely am. Sometimes it is just easier, but if you want to actually get like a deep clean of your skin once you've had makeup on, I would definitely recommend one of these, and definitely from Aldi whilst they're so cheap, because yeah, the Elemis one, although it is still good, it is just not really worth the price when there's products like that out there. Right, the next two products is what I actually went in there for because I was so excited. So they actually have Refy dupes. So if you don't know what Refy is, it's a makeup brand. I actually have something from it. So this is Refy. This is what I found out about Refy from their cream bronzers. I also have a cream blush, but they're quite famous for like their eyebrow products. I've never actually tried any of their eyebrow products. It's quite pricey. Again, it's Jess Hunt's brand, if you know who that is. But Aldi are now doing dupes of her brow products, which like I think it's probably quite sad for the people that have made this brand, but at the same time, it's a way to make things affordable for like the everyday people that just can't afford to splash out on like high-end makeup. So I also do love it. But these are the Refy dupes, and they basically have, one is an eyebrow pencil, which I picked up in a shade medium, and then the next one is sculpting brow gel. So this is like one of her most famous products, I would say, and it's just in the universal color. So it's actually it actually comes out white, which I'm intrigued by. I've never used a brow gel that comes out white before, so I'm really intrigued by that. I usually just use the Got To Be Glued for my brows. Then the next dupe, I'm not actually sure what this is a dupe of, so if you know, let me know. This is the outer packaging, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the inside, because I have no idea what this is a dupe of. Maybe it's like Clinique or Rare Beauty or something like that, but it's basically a skin tint, which is what I use at the moment anyway. I currently use this skin tint. It's the Maybelline, it's Superstay, and it's so good. I literally love a skin tint now, because it just like, it doesn't feel like you're wearing makeup, it just feels like moisturiser. And then with my like spots, I just cover them up with concealer afterwards. But yeah, this is the outer packaging. I've got a feeling it might be Clinique, you know, but I'm not entirely sure. But I picked that up in shade 1, so obviously I just completely guessed it. So if it is a bad shade, then it's a bad shade. Not much we can do about that. And then the last product I picked up was the Fenty Gloss Bomb dupe. So it literally looks the exact same, and the two colours they have are the exact same. So I picked up the sort of more like nudie brown colour, which is called In The Buff. Again, I actually have this in Fenty, like the actual real one, but I can't find it. But this is, I'll show you what the, where is it? Because I found, the other day I found the other colour I own of the Fenty one. Oh, where have I put that, man? I literally saw that yesterday. That's so annoying. No. Oh. Okay, I don't know where that is to show you, but basically it's a dupe of the Fenty Gloss Bomb, and it looks the exact same. The colours look the exact same. So this is the one I chose. It's like a brownie, nudie, goldy gloss. It's honestly, I can't wait to try that. So we'll obviously try that at the end. But yeah, those are all the products I've got to try. Obviously everything else I haven't got to do on makeup, I'll just do with my normal makeup. The other things they had was perfume. But again, there was no point trying that, but it was the Lady, which I think is a perfume of Bad Girl by Carolina Herrera, something like that. I can't remember the exact one, but they had that one, and they had Flower Bomb, which I think is the dupe of the Flower Bomb by Victor and Ralph, is it? I'm so bad at remembering names of perfumes, but I think it was those two that they had. What other dupes did they have? They had the Ordinary dupe as well, like the hair peptide scalp serum, I think. But again, didn't really thought there was any point in trying like the hair stuff in this video. I have also tried from Aldi the Olaplex dupes as well, and they're really, really good. So they actually quite often have the Olaplex dupes in store, so if you see them, I would definitely grab them, because again, they're so much cheaper than the originals. But other than that, I thought this was a good selection to try in this video. I'll link my old one down in the comments as well, in the description below as well, so that you can go watch that one to see those dupes. I think it was like at least a year ago now. So yeah, let's get started on a base. I'll talk you through the products I'm using when they're not, like briefly, when they're not the Aldi ones, just in case you're wondering, but we'll focus obviously more on the Aldi ones. Right, first things first, we've got to get the hair out of the face, and I've been using my little Minnie Mouses to do that at the moment. And obviously I have to start off with moisturising. This is just my basic moisturiser. I don't want to bore you guys too much, so I will come back when I am actually doing the base. Okay, we're going to use the skin tint. Now, some people might think this is gross, but I actually use my hands to rub this in, because it basically feels like moisturiser. And you know, sometimes when you use like a beauty blender, it just soaks all into the beauty blender and you end up wasting the product. So let's try this shade match. Oh, it looks like it might be a little bit light. Oh, I feel really, oh, that colour's quite good actually, but it's quite thick. Wow, I think this might be quite full coverage actually. Kind of feels a bit more like a foundation, but like not as thick as a foundation, but a bit thicker than your like average skin tint. Wow, that coverage, I don't know if you can see that, guys. I know it probably looks quite pale at the moment. That is the most perfect shade match I've ever experienced in a face product before. That is crazy. But yeah, it actually feels quite full coverage. I don't think you would need that much of this product, which is quite good. Whereas I do feel like my Maybelline one, I have to go in for seconds, like I do have to give it another layer, whereas this one I'm not sure I will need to. But I actually can't get over this match to my skin. Like, that is so good. I mean, it's quite pale. Obviously I am quite pale at the moment. In the summer this probably won't be very good, but for now it's literally perfect. Right, I'm going to blend all this in and then show you. Oh my god, it looks like I've got a moustache. I'm like, that's so funny. I know we're looking quite pale at the moment. Obviously I do put like a bronzer on. Everything else is just the base. I like to have my base quite pale, and then I can obviously like build it up with bronzer. I'd rather that than have like an orangey base. But I actually can't get over, I think the lighting's making it look a bit more pale than it actually is as well. But this is such good full coverage. I'm trying to see if you can like for a skin tint, bear in mind skin tints aren't meant to be full coverage. Like, they're literally just meant to be like a tinted moisturiser essentially. So considering it's literally just that, I think the coverage is incredible on that. I'm going to go in with a concealer. I don't know what concealer to use. I think I'm going to stick with my basic one, which at the moment is just a collection one. It's in a little pot. It's the Lasting Perfection Stretch Concealer. And I literally just, again, sorry if this is a bit gross, but I literally just like put a little bit on. This is my like 10-minute makeup routine. I'm not going to lie. Like, usually if I'm not testing new products, this will literally take me about 10 minutes. I've got it down to that in the mornings, and I end up, it like makes me want to put makeup on because I know it only takes 10 minutes. Whereas when I'm doing like a full glow, I'm like, oh my god, I cannot be bothered. But yeah, this just covers up a couple of the spots that the skin tint didn't get. But to be honest, I think it did a pretty good job, to be honest. I don't think I actually need much concealer. I definitely need some bronzer. But yeah, I am so impressed with that skin tint. Let me know if you know what it's a dupe of, because I would love to know, just so I could like compare it. Or hear if you've got the real one, what you think. Because yeah, I would definitely recommend that. I would definitely be using that. Again, that's the thing about buying these products, is I literally love it when I actually like the product, because it means that it wasn't a waste to buy. Because I feel like some dupes you probably can notice the difference between the real product, but that one I genuinely couldn't. Okay, I've just worn my face up now with bronzer, cream contour, blusher, everything like that. I'll show you quickly the products I used. So for cream bronzer, I used the Refy one that I showed you earlier. For cream blusher, I used my Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Bliss. Aldi also did a dupe of this a few months back, I think. That was really good. I didn't try it, but I bet that was probably really good. Then for powder bronzer, I used this Physicians Formula 1. You can see I've got like barely any of that left. I've had that probably for far too many years, I'm not gonna lie. And then for powder blusher, I used this Kiko one, which again, I've had for so long. It's called Tuscan Sunshine in the shade 2. And then I just used a powder to set it, which is just this Studio London by Superdrug setting powder. I think that's all the products I've used since then. So now we're going to move on to brows. So let's start with the brow pencil. Brows are always a bit of a risk because if they go wrong, I feel like the whole makeup look looks dodgy. And this could potentially be far too dark for me. So this pencil has a pencil and then it also has a little brush on the end. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up. I actually have quite dark eyebrows considering I'm blonde. Like, this is my natural eyebrow colour, but they are very faint. Like you can see, I don't have a lot of eyebrows, especially towards the end. And I would honestly say that's one of my like things that I hate the most about my face, is just that my eyebrow hair never grows. I really want to have big bushy eyebrows and it just never happens. So I end up kind of just drawing on the ends a little bit. I'm just going to do it really faintly because I don't want to have really dark eyebrows. That shade match as well. I mean, I am pressing very, very lightly, so it might be because of that. But that is a very good shade match. I've done well with the shade matches this time. So yeah, I really don't do that much to my eyebrows because I want them to look as natural as possible. But I also don't want to look like I have no eyebrows. So yeah. Oh my God. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but that is a really good... Obviously, I will show you close up as well at the end. But that is such a good shade match, and the strokes are really, really nice as well. I feel like that's how you can tell good eyebrow brush as well. Eyebrow pencil, because the strokes are quite like faint and thin. Like, I definitely prefer eyebrow pencils. I don't know how well you can see when they're like really thin, because it just means that it looks really natural, I think. Or at least those are the eyebrow pencils that I tend to go for. I know some people do like, well, I don't know if people still do, but people used to do where they had like the powder and they drew it on with a brush. I could never do that. They end up looking like literally like slugs. It was bad. I mean, I've had some bad eyebrows over the years. These are probably as good as my eyebrows have been. Like, they just look the most natural. I feel like as you get older, you do realise with makeup it is better to be natural. Whereas when you're a teenager, you kind of just pile it on. Yeah, okay, those are the eyebrows. I think that is a perfect shade match. Like, literally could not have chosen better, and I almost didn't choose this one. I almost chose the light one because I was like, I'm blonde, but no. Blonde people do have brown eyebrows still, so there we go. Okay, let's try the sculpting brow gel now. And I'm really confused about this because it's literally white, so I don't understand how it's going to come out on camera, but let's give it a go. Okay, I'm going to try and come a little bit closer for this one, so sorry about that jump scare, but okay, I'm going to be looking down. Okay, so it's not coming out white. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's not coming out white onto the eyebrow, but it is making the hairs stand up really nicely. I don't know if you can actually see. But yeah, basically, I love an eyebrow that looks like a soap brow, I think it's called. So they just like stand up on their own and they kind of just secure for the whole day. I mean, obviously that would be the overall test, is if these eyebrows stay in place all day. I'm not really doing anything massive today where like they could not come apart, but do you know what I mean? I'm literally just staying at home working, so I don't know, but so far it is looking very similar to my Got To Be Glued, so I will definitely reuse this product. But yeah, it's not coming out white, which is actually crazy. I don't get how that's possible. But yeah, they're standing up nicely on their own. I mean, if you know who Jess Hunt is, you know her brows are incredible. So that is the ultimate goal, really, isn't it? But they are looking very, very nice. Wow, yeah, I definitely would rate that product as well. Definitely run and get that from Aldi. I would say, well, to be honest, because the skin tint was amazing as well. Everything we've tried so far has literally been amazing. I'm gonna just line my lips and then try the gloss so you can see the actual colour. I wish I could find my normal Fenty one so we could literally compare the colours. I'm gonna have another little look for it. Okay, I found this Fenty one. It's not the same colour, but just so you can see how they've tried to copy the packaging, I'm gonna show you like them together. But it's such a shame because I literally have this same shade in the real one. I mean, they're quite similar, but as you can see, like, they've literally just tried to copy it as much as they can. This Fenty one's in the shade Sweet Mouth. I really recommend that one as well. It's really good. I feel like this has got a lot to live up to because Fenty Gloss Bombs are super good. So, yeah, it's definitely going to have to try really hard. Right, let's try and find a liner now. I feel like I'm running out of all my lip products. Like, okay, this liner will be okay. Let's try this liner. This is just Morphe in the shade Backseat Love. Oh, actually, first of all, we need to put my lip mask on. So this is the Laneige lip mask. If you were ever going to try a lip balm, like if you ever wanted to invest, definitely get the Laneige, because I don't know if I'm saying that right. Laneige. It is the nicest lip balm ever. I've had such dry lips recently, and I've actually put this on every day for the last 3 days, and my lips are now perfect. Like, it's so good. Definitely would recommend that. I actually got that from America, but they do sell it here. They're really popular. I think they're about £20-ish. So yeah, a bit on the pricey side, but I definitely would say they're worth it because it's a massive tub as well, so it really does last you a long time. I'm gonna do the lip lining off camera because I won't be able to talk. Okay, I also just realised I forgot to do mascara, so I just did that off camera, but I've lined my lips now. I'm gonna put the Fenty Gloss Bomb dupe on top of it. This is the colour Up Close. I hope that focuses. It's like a lovely, like perfect holiday shade. It's like glossy, glittery, nudie colour. It's honestly so good. Okay, let's try. Okay, the shade isn't really, okay, yeah, it is. I was gonna say the colour's not really coming onto my lips, but it actually is. It just needs a couple of layers. Wow, that is so nice. It doesn't feel sticky either. You know, some lip glosses can just feel like really sticky. This doesn't feel like that at all. That's it up close. That is honestly so nice. I'm gonna set this makeup, take this stupid thing off, and then show you up close the makeup. Okay, this is the makeup up close. It is literally just like the perfect, most natural, but also like you can tell I've actually got makeup on. I can't decide my favourite product. What do you guys think now that you can see up close? I mean, I do look a bit pale, but I wouldn't say that's like paler than my usual skin tone. Like, I am just pale at the moment because it's winter. But yeah, I don't know what I could say my favourite product is, because honestly they were all so good. This was incredible, but then so was the brow products. I would probably say this was better than the brow products because these kind of just didn't, like, they were good brow products, but it's not like it's the best I've ever seen. So I'd definitely say the skin tint is my favourite. So if you were just going to get one thing, I would recommend the skin tint. They did only have 3 shades though, so it's not the most inclusive, but if you can find one that matches your shade, I would definitely recommend that. And I think that was $4.99. I think everything else was between the most expensive thing, which was, can't speak, the most expensive thing was the cleansing balm for $6.99. Everything else was either $4.99 or $3.99. So really affordable considering the price of the original products. I really want to know what this is a dupe of. Please someone tell me. I'm gonna have to search on TikTok if not. But yeah, I would definitely recommend that the most, and probably the gloss bomb, to be honest, because it's just like, I've had it on my lips now for a few minutes and it doesn't feel sticky. It just feels really natural and yeah, really glossy. So yeah, that is me trying all the new Aldi makeup dupes. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, because I can definitely do it again when they bring out more ones, because it's just such a fun video to film, and like I said, I get a ridiculous amount of joy over finding a good dupe. So if you have any recommendations of any other dupes as well, I know that Primark obviously do some. I think I have tried Primark ones before as well, but they just don't bring them out as often enough. I feel like the ones they bring out aren't ever as like, they've had the same ones out for a long time now, I feel like. But yeah, let me know any other videos, or if you want to see any other makeup videos, I can definitely do that. But if you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.